you know, that sort of fabric that you buy and then you keep it in the bottom of the cupboard and you go like, I really want to make something lovely with it, and then no project is ever worthy of that fabric. Well, this is one of them. Cats, dogs, monkeys, camels, bears. I have been teasing off these fabrics for ages, so I'm gonna be cutting these ones now. But I don't like them, both of them together. Okay, it's quite heavy. It's about 7 kilos. I'm not sure whether they are vintage Dutch or German or French. I've seen them listed online as either or. So, I mean, look how beautiful these prints are. And they're beautiful. So I have the reds, then I have the purple, and another purple, and another green. And this is actually a little bit of cotton that it wasn't made into a pillowcase, but I think it's the same type of fabric. And then I have these lovely green ones. So all of those, and then obviously the blue one. I have to start with the blue one. So I wanted to make, let me show you what I am at the moment. So this is what I am at the moment. I wanted to make a dress. So combining the fabric, see, red and blue, or purple, blue and purple, that looks really nice as well. The problem being is that I don't have a lot of everything. I have a few pieces left. Those two look really pretty together too. Anyway, I also have these cute little crochet doilies that I have been collecting for a while. And I put a picture in my community tab. I just pinned a whole bunch of crochet doilies. Beautiful, beautifully made crochet doilies. And I make it like into the dress. And I say, no, I'm not going to make this one, but what should I do with it? And lots of people say, make that dress. And I thought, I'm not sure about it because I don't know how feasible it is to be worn. I mean, it looks more like a wedding dress than anything else. But anyway, I have these two cute little laces. They are super darling, super beautiful. Somebody spent a ridiculous amount of time on this. And I started playing around with the position, what I would have liked to make. I started making this top, which is supposed to be like an easy, like a trapeze type of top. And then from here, maybe I could do like a layer skirt with the combination of some of these vintage linens. I also have some of this lace that I was working with to make some fabric. I haven't done anything with that yet, but I was thinking maybe I should do something like this. Let me put it back. So I was thinking I could just pin it at the bottom, make like a cute little type of camisole. I don't know what to do because this week it has rained cats, dogs, monkeys, camels, bears, everything. It has rained, so it kind of put me off making something for the summer. What do you think? Shall I combine these lovely fabrics? Shall I combine some purples with the blue and make it like an extended dress, put some of the beautiful crochet and make a lovely dress? Or shall I just make a cute little camisole? Okay, so today I'm making the dress, the summer dress, the purple one, with these fabrics. This is like a seersucker striped, and this is more thicker, cottony canvas almost. I'm going with the skirt with that and the top with that. So these are my drinks, my coffee and my water, and I'm watching Afraid Upcycling. Who do you watch when you're working? I watch upcyclers. So I just cut the front and back of the dress, and I was trying to kind of winterproof this design by gathering a piece of fabric and see how it will go if I add like a longer sleeve. So I might cut this and start having a, you know, a play around with it. But look at what it just arrived. My new overlocker. My older overlocker was messing me around with all sorts of problems. So this is my new overlocker. Excuse the mess. I am gonna open it and set it up and see how it goes. That's my beauty, Yuki. I do have a preference for Japanese machines. My machine is a Janome. This is my sewing machine. My Janome Professional HD Heavy Duty is an amazing machine. This is a machine that I bought in Lidl before I even started sewing. And it's just giving me all sorts of problems. So I wanted a bigger machine. Okay, it's quite heavy. It's about 7 kilos. And yeah, I used to lift weights. Need to go back to that. Oh my god, let me totally unbox it and set it up. I am so excited. Oh my god, this is gonna make my life so much easier. So happy with this. Okay, I know this is not riveting content, but I just want to show how clean the machine is before I actually do anything with it. You should see my face right now. I'm so happy. Just trying my new machine. Check this out. Perfect seams. The other one, no matter what I did, never did the perfect seam. That's brilliant. Perfect seam, perfect tension, doesn't open. Perfect. Not pulling anywhere. It's brilliant. I'm really happy. Let's sew. Let's sew. This is the sleeve, and this is the curve from the to the waist. So before I overlock it, I like to clip it so it gives it a lot more movement. It doesn't pull, so the seam doesn't pull. Okay, like that, and then I overlock it. It's a bit stiff. That is so good. Okay, so I'm trying to do the one with the sleeves, and I cut the top with this beautiful Siyasaka cotton, but this is like a canvasy type of cotton. In colors, they look really good, but I don't like them, both of them together, because this one is super nice and light, and this one is quite heavy. I found on my stash these lovely bedding sheets, vintage. I bought it quite a while back. It is the perfect color, don't you think? So I'm gonna remove the skirt from that, and I'm gonna put the skirt with this and make some pockets. And these, I'm trying to make a couple of cuffs, non-flexible cuffs, to gather the sleeve. This is my other sleeve. I'm gonna see how it looks with a cuff. It would have been so much easier to just get a pattern and just get on with it, but I just want to make my own version and do my own thing. So anyway, I'm a bit wet because I was so wet this morning. I mean, it was comical. It's a good job that it's quite warm, so it didn't really, it didn't stress me. I noticed that if it's raining on you and you don't have an umbrella, and it's just really bucketing down on you, the only thing you could do is just and just trying to get home. Yeah, so I got really wet this morning. Anyway, let's finish this top. And they're cute. I'm really happy with them. They're really bombastic. I keep on changing my mind about what I want to do with this one. I think I'm just gonna make like a little skirt, just to make it like into a tunic. And because there's so much volume in here, I don't want to put a lot of volume here. It's too much. So I'm just gonna finish it with a little length of that peachy fabric, and finish the neckline and see how what it looks like. But I'm really happy with this little cute sleeves. I might do something like that for a jacket as well. I hear what most people were saying about peplums. I still need to iron it because it's all wrinkled from, you know, just finishing stitching it. I've done these lovely bubble sleeves because not everything is for the summer. Some of the stuff is obviously going to be for the autumn winter, and I think this lovely blouse will be for the autumn winter. I'm still going to make a belt. I put a little bit of tags in here just so it won't be just like a big long sack. I have a little bit of shape right at the bust area. But I actually think that's a lovely, lovely top. I'm going to make a belt with this fabric because that's the only fabric I have left. I might put some elastic here because at the moment I tried it on and it kind of falls, and it will be nicer if it has like an elastic that it kind of, you know, stays up on your sleeve, I think, around your elbow. That's so pretty though. I'm actually quite tired today. But how beautiful does this blouse look like? I could have done a much smaller tie and thinner, but I kind of like the idea of overdoing it. I think it looks gorgeous. I love this sleeve here. I might do another version where the belt is not so massive. Sorry about my wooden floors, but I mean, seriously, that is just gorgeous.
It's our set.
I have been teasing off these fabrics for ages, so I'm gonna be cutting these ones now. I think I might start on the pink one and then maybe this one, because I've worked with this one before, but I haven't worked with this one yet. So I think I'm gonna try. Oh, it's so luxurious. I'm gonna try to make a blouse with this one first. I have here all the pieces, so I have cut the front and back. That's the back, and then I have cut the front, and then I did a tiny little manipulation for the sleeves. For the sleeves, I'm gonna make them a little bit less voluminous to see at the same length, but a little bit less voluminous. So basically, they are rectangles that I'm gonna attach to the armhole on the sleeves. So I'm going to attach them pleating as a rectangle here. I'll show you in a minute. And then I have the cuffs, and I have the little peplum, and let me show you. At the moment, all looks like lots of rectangles. So these are my two front and back pieces for the bodies. So that's the body pieces, and then is a rectangle for the peplum, which is this one, a rectangle for the sleeves, two rectangles for the cuffs, and one big rectangle to make the belt. And those are my notes and my amazing drawing, if you're interested. This is the modification I'm going to be making. But basically, rectangle, rectangle, rectangles, rectangles, and the bodice. Okay, I just want to show you how I'm pinning the bubble part of the sleeve. Hold on. Okay, so that's the top, the vest, and this is how I'm gonna stitch the sleeve. It's a little shorter and a little less voluminous, just to give options to see which one I prefer to manufacture a few samples to start selling. But basically, you pin right side to right size the armhole to the sleeve, and then pin both sides. So that's one side and that's the other one, and then start putting pleats all around so the volume kind of comes down to the same size of the sleeve. I'm gonna stitch it and overlock it thanks to my beautiful Yuki, and then I'm gonna be putting the little cuffs that I've already sewn together and ironed, and I'm gonna put the cuff, doing exactly the same thing in here, putting the pleats on the side too. Okay, I'm trying to see if I can explain how I'm doing the cuffs. So right size to right size, you pin the one side together, the seam, and then you pin the opposite side to the place, the opposite side of the sleeve. So basically you just pleat the whole sleeve. You just pleat the whole sleeve like that all the way until you run out of fabric, basically. I normally measure to the center, then the center again, then the center again, but just to show you very quickly how I do it, how I reduce the fabric volume, just trying to make sure that you take all of the edges together like that. What a lovely fabric. This fabric feels so nice and fresh. Can you see? So that's the cuff, and that's the sleeve, and then I'll do the same thing on this side. I'll show you when I finish. Okay, so that is the whole circumference of the cuff. That's the cuff here, and that's the whole bubble sleeve being pinned. See, it's stitched here to the bodice, and that's the bubble part, and that's the cuff. So that's how I'm gonna sew it, and then make sure that I get all of the layers. I might sew it on this end here so I can actually see it, and then serge it, and then that will be the sleeve done, and I move on to the next one and the skirt. Quite an easy top once I figured out what I wanted to do. And this is where I love my new overlocker. That's the cuff sewn, and this is the mess that the cuff is, and that's the other cuff overlocked. How beautiful is that? Look at the difference. So this is it. This is the next variation that I made. I made the bubble sleeves a little bit less bubbly. So this is what it looks like on me, which is a size large. And this is what it would look like on a size 10, which is small. I am super excited with this top. I think it will look really, really good to many shapes, because I haven't done like a really busy peplum. I've done like a very straight down, a little bit bigger than the top, just to give you that comfortable feel instead of being tight. But I think with a little pleats for the smaller sizes will look really good. I haven't put the elastics on the cuffs yet, and I'm not sure whether I should do. What do you think? Do you think I should put elastics in the cuffs and make them always bubbly? I think I prefer this sleeve to this sleeve. I like this one, but I think it's too much volume. And in here it's just enough. I think it's just right. Let me just show you this pretty blouse. Look at how beautiful it looks on the bust, or what we're being like a size 10, smaller person. Look at how lovely all these gathers. I am so pleased with it. Not the easiest fabric to sew, I must admit. I'm really happy I have a new overlocker because I don't know how I would have done it. It is absolutely gorgeous. It looks really nice in one fabric as well. But I don't know which one I prefer, the half and half or just the one. I didn't want to make a dress because I wasn't sure if I would like it. But I actually think this is a lovely candidate for me to just make them and sell them online.